what to expect out of this. You know, there'll be some misspelled words for sure.
And LARP.
Hey, Gary, did you hear that? Write down 1832 because I recorded them pre-playing.
1832 sounds like the beginning of a rap song.
No, I just recorded them doing their little sound check and jamming out, going back and forth.
Thanks, guys.
Right, so, what instruments is that? What y'all bring?
Well, we've got this guitar, we've got these keys, we got Brian's like smorgasbord. This is like a cornucopia of sound over here.
Yeah, so typically this just plays
Effects, and you've turned it into a beat pad.
Can y'all hear them?
Yeah. So what's cool is
I can't hear you.
Brian's normally playing like a real kit, but he's triggering sounds, and we have some extra magic that we use in our set, so he triggers the magic.
I'm super excited.
He's the Gandalf of our band.
Really?
I think so.
Well, who are you, Frodo?
I'm Aragorn. What are you talking about? Frodo. Oh man, my family would probably be like, "Man, that guy's feet so flat and hairy. He's totally a hobbit." But I'm like,
You lived the dream.
I'm living the dream.
I always wanted to be the character that I wasn't. You know, it's like you're blinded by, I guess, your ambition and your imagination. But yeah, I was more like the Sam.
You're like Sam Gamp, dude. Like that's like an amazing person to choose.
There's gotta be that guy.
There's gotta be that guy for sure. Who's got to like keep Frodo in line and keep him from messing things up, right?
Yeah.
Is that you? Are you Frodo? Is this happening right now? Is this a conversation that you guys are gonna have to have?
No, more or less.
I think Garrett's our elf guy with the bow and arrow.
I think my big
Legolas back there.
Well, you know, the big part of it is when you put on, like, especially us doing live,
right?
It's easier for us if we wanted to just not do live. It's easy for us to do live to get it out there.
So who's the one that's going to get in the most trouble between the two of you?
Neither one.
I don't think
we're beyond getting in trouble.
I've already canceled myself. Like, I've already
canceled yourself.
Yeah, I've already done it. Like, I'm fine. If you go back to 150 plus episodes, I'm pretty sure
we map out our own future, and people know what to expect. So
there's a lot of laugh. There's a lot of like real talk. I mean,
I love that. I think it's important, man. Real talk is important for sure.
I think that's one of our.
I need you to get a little louder on me.
Louder?
Yeah, louder.
Yeah, you got to talk.
Brian,
louder.
you got to get louder.
You got to get louder.
Pretend like you're cheering.
Yell at me.
So Brian's issue is that he's got these amazing in-ears in his ears, but he's like
so loud in my
super loud, and everybody else is like, I can almost hear myself.
I'm always told let the microphone do the work. So.
Ours are a little different.
You got to eat the mic. You got to go full David Duncan on that.
I am in the microphone.
Yeah, get in it.
Hey, it's some headphones you're wearing. That's what it is.
Duncan, man.
The fancy ones.
Roll that intro, Gary.
There's not a lot. There's one in our buddy Jeremy from St. Martin. There's one in Stone County.
Okay.
They have every now and then they have the Pirate Festival here, and then Louisiana is really big.
Yeah, for sure. Have you guys been out to Pensacon?
No, tell me about it.
I haven't either, but it's huge from what everybody else tells me about it.
I went to one called ShadowCon down in Miami, and it was pretty wild. There was words I'd never heard of. I swiped the rule book. And
you swiped.
Yeah, it was like an itinerary. I didn't go there for that. I was there for a work.
So what did that look like though? Like, were you like standing by a table and just waiting for the right moment?
So here's how it went down. All right.
This is amazing.
We show up and we're having a
no, but what were you wearing? Let's start
with that.
I'm wearing a suit. I'm an insurance agent. Okay. You know, I'm there for training purposes. Okay. And
so you looked like a business person.
I was, You
looked like the least
I was the agent
shady person ever.
Yeah, the Matrix. Yeah.
Okay.
No. So we get there for this work conference, and down there's these, I guess, skyscrapers, and like some of it's hotels, some of it's office buildings.
Right.
So up on the top floors was all these office buildings, and that's where we had to go for our training. But on the downstairs portion, where their convention center was, they were having ShadowCon. So me and my colleagues walk in expecting, I guess, we're gonna eat breakfast and go up to our class.
No.
And here comes all the characters. And I'm
Wow.
like, what's going on?
What is happening here?
I need to know more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, dude.
so I immediately like take a left whenever all the guys in suits were going right, and I followed them, and that's where the catalog was.
Wow.
So I swipe it. We go back up to our class, and then we start reading it as a class because everyone's curious.
Of
like,
course, man.
why are we here?
Yeah, for sure.
When this is downstairs.
Yeah.
So that's where I guess my entry.
What do you think they had at concession stand food? Did you eat there?
No, I don't.
It's
But
gotta
it had
be
to be
like-
themed. Everything was
Absolutely.
themed.
It has to feel like Disney World, but in a convention center.
Yeah. So
The
any
food.
food that you would see in the cartoons or the video games and stuff, that's what they had there.
Well, I know when we did ours, that they had funnel cake. It was
Yeah,
good too.
yeah. Ours was a
course
little
you
more.
did.
It was a little more
Wow.
mainstream.
Go to funnel cake.
Uh,
I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with that.
Do you know, guys, if you go to Gulfport Prime outlets, they have a funnel cake truck out in the parking lot at all times.
Are you serious?
I
Like
did
they
not
have a
know that.
carnival food, they have a turkey legs, but they have a truck
At all times.
at all times in the parking lot.
Man, I haven't been. So obviously, I don't live here, and I haven't lived here for a long time. I have not been to the outlet malls in a very long time. So that would be a nice.
I haven't
treat.
changed. I haven't changed.
It hasn't changed at all. The gap is still there.
Let me
Yeah.
welcome our guests, guys. Welcome to another episode of Kathy and Susie's Kids. I'm Matthew Brooks,
I'm Jordan.
and we're here with Saint Social, the band.
Yeah.
What's
We
up,
did it.
guys? Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for having us.
Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Quinn,
Dallas.
Brian,
and one of our members is not here tonight. Shout out to Justin.
Justin. Yeah.
Mr. Justin.
Ain't that your cousin?
Jordan said we looked alike whenever he was doing the intro, and then I was.
Is that right,
I don't know. I am growing my hair out.
dude?
But
I
we
don't
are
know a
Galots.
more glorious mane than Justin Galot.
well, I wish he could be here.
Me too, us
but it's
too,
okay.
man.
What's he doing right now?
The man packs a fan, so whenever we're playing live, the fan's blowing on him.
It has to be for the
110%. Look at the pictures. Look at those live pictures
I
and
would
tell
too.
me
Does he do it for like because it's hot, or does it for his hair?
Because it's hot.
it's hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but
it's-
really for the hair.
It's for
there's
the hair.
glory. There's glory hidden in those locks.
You have a fan for your hair?
You know, man, I
Just
used,
walk over
I
there and
used
borrow
to.
Justin's
Yeah, I walk
fan?
over there to Justin. Yeah, he takes care of it for me.
Right on. Right on.
I mean,
I haven't had hair in over a decade now, man. So,
So,
I-
guys,
I've
tell
accepted.
us what is Saint Social?
What is Saint Social? Saint Social is a band. It's an indie rock band made of like very long, like a friends that have known each other for a really, really long time.
Y'all want to show us what Saint Social is real quick?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's roll into one.
All right.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Guys, we're bringing you fresh live music right now. Share this with somebody.
yeah, please
We'll
share
give y'all
this.
a crawfish and beer hat.
We will give away a crawfish beer hat.
All right.
Garrett, throw a hat up on the screen that we're giving one away. Something.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come green streaking into Graceland. Come full sprint into the soul. Life is wild or 7. Untamed smiles, no doubt showing off. Come jet setting in a jubilee. Confetti in your blood. Life is a kick drum, love and spirit goes with no last call. Come on, Tiger, welcome home. Dressed to the nines like a miracle, your treasure. Nothing but pleasure. Come on, honey, smile, love, so live, why she straight cutting up when we're together. Yeah, it's a holiday, holiday forever. Yeah, it's a holiday forever. Come making eyes at mountains. Come dancing down those scars. Life is an answer promise, electrical, singing hallelujah. Come on, Tiger, welcome home. Dressed to the nines like a miracle, your treasure.
Nothing but pleasure. Come on, honey, smile love, so light while she shake her know we were together. Yeah, it's holiday forever. Come on, tiger, welcome home. Dressed to the nines like a mirror boy, you're a treasure. Nothing but pleasure, yeah. Come on, honey, smile, love, fly, watch, she could know we were together. Yes, holiday
Hey guys, that was
really
awesome.
good.
Hey, thanks, guys.
What's that one called?
This is called Holiday Forever.
Holiday Forever.
This was we released this earlier this year as our first single. So
First one ever?
first one ever
Awesome.
as Saint Social.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We've been doing music a long time, and we've been doing music in different groups or alone. Brian and I have been playing together for over 2 decades.
Brian and I went to Cedar Lake way back in the day.
Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
For 2 decades.
Yeah. Brian's the
Yeah,
drummer.
yeah.
Brian, for those who don't know, is the drummer at Cedar Lake and rocks it out every Sunday. Dude, in the Christmas production,
Oh, there it
he'll
is.
absolutely kill that. That's game changer.
Yeah,
So.
a lot of time goes into that.
How many times do you think you've hit a drum if you had to add it all up? How many individual?
Every hit.
Yeah.
Millions.
Millions.
Trillions.
More than Jeff Bezos has in money.
Oh, that's bold.
There it
That's bold.
is. I like that.
10,000 hours to be a professional or something.
Yeah. I'd say you're there. You're probably there.
Brian Bork is one of the best drummers I've ever played with, and I've played with some of the best in the industry.
So I guess what inspired you guys to come together to form this?
Well, I moved away a lot, like several years ago, over a decade ago. I was in St. Martin. I'm a former high school English teacher.
Stang 'em.
Yeah, Jackets, go Jackets.
Buzz.
And so I left teaching there, moved to Nashville, was there for a while, getting into the music industry. And I kind of felt like I'd done what I needed to do there, and I needed to move home. And part of that was I joked with people. I told them I was pulling a Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Willie
Smoking
Nelson.
a bunch of weed. And,
Yeah, well, no, yeah, I don't know about that. But just like if you go have you ever seen Sonic Highways, the Foo Fighters documentary?
No, I haven't.
Is that the
Dude,
one they had at his house?
Okay, so the premise behind it is the Foo Fighters go on this tour, and every city they visit, they like write a song with the artists that are from that place, and they sort of soak in the culture and the atmosphere of the cities, right? So they did the episode on Nashville, and I was still living there, and in that episode, they did it was like the Zach Brown band. They did something with Zach Brown, and but they talked about Willie Nelson in that episode, how like he went to Nashville just like everybody does, green, trying to make it or whatever, and Willie just didn't fit the box, so he left there as a nobody, and he moves to Austin, and when he's in Austin, it's like he blows up. It's like, so what happened? Why did that happen? And my theory, and probably smarter people than me would say this too, is he went somewhere and did something that no one else was doing somewhere where it wasn't being done. Yeah. So he created culture, he created community. So I think for me at the time, it was like, my fans aren't here. I don't fit this box. I need to find my Austin, and not to be like I'm going to go somewhere and like save it, be the right, but I wanted to,
could be,
who knows? Who knows? I just wanted to go somewhere, where I could do something and create culture and help things, or be a part of something, have a space to exist in that maybe wasn't so saturated.
So you were the ringleader. You picked up the phone, you called the boys, and was like, "Hey."
Came home. I just can't. Well, first it started off because I was at the time, my old band we had just laid it to rest, and so then I was doing some solo stuff. And so when I came back and moved to Florida, I'm in Fort Walton Beach right now. I was just like, I called up Brian. I was like, dude, we can't live this close and not play. He actually tracked drums on one of my solo records, and
right.
over the years we would do stuff when we could, we can live close. So I gave him a call. I was like, dude, we got to get together. And so then, of course, Justin is his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And then Dallas and Brian and Justin were doing stuff. And so it was kind of like this convergence, this package deal. So all of a sudden we're playing, they were, doing my solo stuff. And it was just like, wait a second. What if this is a thing and there's like a sound that the four of us can make? And Brian and I were in an old, go ahead. Say what?
Pretty quick too.
It happened really quick.
Like we played 1 or 2 times, and it was kind of like you look at your big bands that you see, like your U2s or the Killers.
Yeah.
Like you take one person out of it, and they can still do the thing, but it's not really the same.
It's not really the
It was
same.
kind of like, okay, when we play together, there's something that happens. You take one of us out,
And it's gone.
it's gone.
Yeah. So
And also,
so right now we're not getting the full spectrum.
we're missing Justin.
Golly.
Also, I'll say this: Brian and I, when we were younger, played in one of our most serious bands as kids, and we always had this long-standing thing of like, one day we're gonna do it again. Like we're gonna like circle back.
What band was that? Do I remember?
Oh man,
Let's talk about it.
the best name ever.
I was in 10th grade. Did that band?
What was it called?
Chaos
The
Resolution.
Chaos Resolution.
Nice. How many bands have y'all been in? Like a bunch? Is that a thing?
I'd say 3 seriously.
3 seriously. I think I was in the New Life Church band at one point, and that was,
Is that what it's
that was
called?
the only. I don't know what we didn't really have a
You
name.
didn't have a name.
We were just a youth group band, and we
You
played with Michael.
Yeah.
I think Brett Flainer.
Yeah.
Dude, represent.
Shout out.
Oh, Brett. I'd say probably say about the same 3, like 3, 4. I'll say 4, a handful. We'll just go there. It's weird. Like you're in any band that you're in, you're testing something out and you're trying to see what works, and you sort of like pick things up and, maybe it's working for a while and then it just dissolves. And then
Me and Jourdan are a band now.
dude, you guys are rocking
We
it, man.
actually started our own SoundCloud. And
Okay, for real?
we
Might be kind of, it's going to happen.
Dude,
Well, you
come
can't
on,
forget about
man.
Garrett over there, too. Garrett's
in it as well.
Garrett.
We named it. We haven't released it yet. There's songs out there.
I want to
if
hear
you-
these
Yeah,
songs.
we'll show you later. If you
Yeah.
know, you know.
For sure.
We don't
Hey,
produce
the sound says that's Kevin for sure. Jared, such a good band. And
Yeah.
I think Kevin is over there.
Oh, is that-
Pensacola.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love Kevin, bro. Okay, so check this out. When I was a teacher at St. Martin High School, I taught his oldest
Okay.
and coached both of his girls, and definitely have a.
What did you coach?
I coached girls soccer.
Girls soccer.
Yeah, man.
So
that-
I was always told that soccer was a communist plot to take over America.
Really?
Dude,
Dude, soccer is the world's game, so that's a bunch of BS. So we'll just say that right now.
it was too much running for me. Yeah,
You know what?
I
It
was about
does
that
take a
life.
certain amount of.
Do you still
endurance.
play?
No, man. I feel like there comes this point, maybe I'm just getting older, where just like, if you're not like a part of like a community that plays and you like have a pickup game that you just are in,
Yeah, you get hurt.
you can get hurt.
From around here, you can go to any Mexican restaurant. They got a team. This is
They
true.
play at the fields
yeah.
every night,
I
not every
believe
other
it.
night.
Yeah,
every
dude.
night.
And well, I was moving around a lot. It was just hard to keep it up. But like I probably like the last time I really played was when I was in Tennessee last. Yeah. So I was over 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Okay, you might pick it back up. What's
You never
up?
know. You never know.
You played
Yeah.
soccer too? What's going on, dude?
No,
Baseball.
dude, Brian is baseball. That's
Living the dad life right now.
Living the dad life.
Braves, go Braves.
dude.
Still into the Braves?
Yeah.
Is he still into the Braves?
Oh, yeah,
They
Dude,
did just
come
own it.
on.
He always wore a Brave shirt. Do you still do that?
Yeah.
Not as much.
Are you sure, man?
Oh, the hat. Yeah,
I
hats
feel
are
like
big
he's
too.
got Braves PJs at least.
Do you? Oh, I have Christmas ones like Scooby Doo, I think.
You know what?
And I've
That's amazing.
yeah. Well, we had to do like the family matching PJs photo shoot.
So I had Grinch PJs for Christmas.
That's probably what
Were
I
they
had.
uncomfortable?
Were they white and red?
No, like straight up fur.
Oh,
It
Yeah,
was
that
like
seems uncomfortable.
it was great until you get really hot. at
Yeah, we're
night.
in the south.
do you have
Yeah,
PJs?
underwear? My boxers. That's about it.
Okay.
That's about what I roll in. I do got like sleeping pants, and every now and again scrubs. I don't know. If
No, I'm saying we have matching. Me, Emily, and Oliver have matching PJs.
No, I'm not on that life yet.
Okay, well it's
I don't know if
real.
I'll ever be about that.
It's
Maybe.
gonna happen. It's
I
gonna
don't know,
happen.
man. I think every family has to do it at least once, right?
Well, I don't know.
For the gram.
We went to Disney. I guess it was last year, and I was begged to wear a matching shirt, and I was like, "No, I don't. I don't want to. You don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to
Do it again.
And I settled. I was like, I'll do it, but you let me pick my shirt out. And I tried to do I'm Stupid with the arrow, and they wouldn't let me do that one.
Oh my
So then they
gosh.
just stuck. We went with Mandalorian, and thank
Dude.
God that Disney has acquired Star Wars, or else I wouldn't know what to do. But I did a
So
This Is the
have
Way
you been to
shirt.
Rise of the Resistance?
Is that the one that's really hard to get into?
Yes.
No, we didn't get to do that.
Oh,
We tried. We didn't make the cut. We're
my
slackers.
kids, my kids still talk about Kylo Ren coming through the ceiling.
Do the ceiling. Did you just ruin it for everybody?
Did you just spoiler
Yeah,
alert?
spoil the whole thing?
Nothing. You don't
Okay.
know when it happens. You don't know if you're in the waiting.
Literally going in November, and you just spoke.
Oh, it's so
Sorry.
I want to do the. I am a bit of a Star Wars nerd. I want to do the new Star Wars hotel that they have. Like,
Oh
it looks super
man,
cool.
I heard
It
it's
looks
super
amazing.
expensive.
I heard it's flopped.
it's like
because of the price.
$5,000 or something.
But
per
apparently it's
ticket.
empty right now. So I think that they're
Is it?
yeah, because no one is willing to fork over the change, the jangle to get in there.
It's like totally immersive, right?
Yeah. You get a name.
They
the
put you on a
stewardess
mission.
yeah, you're on a mission.
like in the hotel and out of the hotel.
Yeah, I think it's gonna flop if you got them kind of prices.
And you get like you walk on like into or onto all those rides.
Garrett, can you find out how much that Star Wars ticket is? 'Cause
I think it's $5,000.
it's like $5,000. Yeah, it is.
It's got to be $5,000. We just
yeah,
went
that ain't
to
nothing.
my
Yeah.
wife.
That one show, right?
Dude, I looked into it. I'm just being real. I went to Magic Kingdom with my kids and my wife just a like a month ago.
So you spent $1 million.
What was how much did it cost for all y'all?
Everything.
Parking,
So I live in Florida,
Okay.
so we get that Florida discount, so that helps.
$5 off. Hey, come on.
I'm trying to remember. We also my wife is like incredibly thrifty. Look right there,
$4,800.
$5,000.
Hmm.
It's got to be plus with the taxes. I bet. But I feel like so my daughter is 9, my son is now 7, and I feel like we passed the sweet spot at Magic Kingdom with them because they were just wild, man.
Yeah.
Just like and just
What
like,
is the sweet spot?
I think it's-
14?
what do you think?
5? That's the sweet
yeah,
spot?
because you can look like Gavin, my oldest. He's
Yeah.
14 now.
Yeah.
Now it's just kind of,
Yeah. He doesn't want the autographs and whatnot. Like, he's
This
looking at
guy
girls
is-
now.
autographs. He was
Yeah.
like, you see the twinkle in the eye, like everything means something.
Is it cheaper at 5 than it is 13?
Because I think they,
They want more expensive toys at 13.
I remember we went one time and it was like one was a kid and one was free. No, one was, they were both child's prices. And then next time they changed or something.
To adult.
Yeah, we were paying 3 adults, 1 kid.
Oh, nice.
That
Yeah.
sounds like,
Brian's the one I go to for advice about Disney World. He's the master.
Wait,
Do you think you want to be yeah? Do you think that's something you need to do?
I don't have the time for
Is
it.
that the
You
child?
could probably do it while you drum.
So, Brian, what all do you do? You still work out at Ingles or didn't you work out there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I do estimating and pricing.
Okay.
So like you see the news updates that come out.
Yeah.
Was awarded X billion dollars contract.
Contracts.
In that group.
Dude, that's where Josh Kovacevic is. He's my college roommate. He's in,
Okay.
no, he just started working over there probably about a year ago.
Shout out to we'll plug you. Was it Smokescreen?
Smoke Screen, yeah, Smoke Screen LLC.
Yeah.
Get your vape supply.
Get your vape on. All right. CC said kinda obsessed with the keyboardist.
Oh,
Okay. Tyson
Dude.
Rossinet.
She called you out, bro.
Brian, my dude.
Little Tyson.
Nice.
What's up? Shout out Biloxi Pond.
Talking baseball, we grew up playing baseball.
Okay. All right.
Do y'all have another song?
Yeah, we do, man.
Kind of ready
Let's
to
hear
go.
it. Yeah, let's rock out.
I want to rock
I
out.
don't need me and Jordan to play the
see the-
tambourine
see the
or
Do I need to take
Bongos?
my shirt off for this?
Dude, please. All right. You guys ready? 1, 2. Pounding at the wheel, shouting at the stars. Some gaslight wounds for a lovesick heart. I missed you. You're the home vibes.
I dream of. Like nothing else, you got a grip on me. Where's that touch of heaven from eternity? I need you. You're the one thing I look to. Been thinking of those glory days, desperate for that time and space. Where your voice is a table set for me. Yeah, you are love. Top shelf, can't get enough. You are hope. You're the future burning my blood. You are joy. You're the rock and roll, deep within. You've been with me from beginning to the end. Pacing down the aisles of life to find something that might satisfy me. I'm ready to everything else. Been thinking about those glory days, desperate for that time and space where your voice is a table set for me. Yes, you are love. Top shelf, can't get enough. You are hope. You're the future burning my blood. You are joy. You're the rock and roll, deep within. You've been with me from beginning to the end, to the end. You are love. Top shelf, can't get enough. You are hope. You're the future burning my blood. You are joy. You're the rock and roll, deep within. You've been with me from beginning to the end, to the end. Hey! Oh, you've been with me from beginning to the end. Oh, and I keep on singing from beginning to the end, to the end, to the end. Hey!
That was really good.
Dope.
Thanks,
I love
man.
It. I love it.
My favorite one so far.
All right. It's unreleased.
Unreleased.
Okay.
Oh, you heard it here first.
So I want to plug. We got this couple sponsor things we got to get through. Starting with Carter's Champions. We have the Rockin' the Tatas at Ground Zero, September 30th. All female performance.
That's awesome.
They're taking care of us. I started a nonprofit with one of my best friends, and now we do it as a group. But we do the Pink Dress Run, which is October 22nd, and then we have
That's awesome.
October 1st. We have Carter's Champion Community Cruise In. That's going to be downtown Gulfport Chandelier. We're going to have like the Mustache Band,
Okay.
a few other people, other acts. They're on the screen right here. Is what's it? Tyler? Matt, can you read that? Is it Tyler Tisdale?
Yeah.
We have Cutbait, Goldilocks, and the Mustache Band. And then the 15th we have Harley Davidson Poker Run. So we go. All our money goes to Memorial Hospital for breast cancer.
Dude, that's awesome.
So it's 100% goes to just local, gas cards, dentures. When things they can't afford, we try to step in, do what we can.
Dude, that's amazing. I love that.
All right.
What you got?
We got another sponsor, Hops and Growlers in Ocean Springs on Government Street. You guys go see Hops and Growlers. Brewing the best beer, Scott Hickson.
Over 20 in-house brews from stouts to barrel aged.
Happy birthday to Scott. Yeah. Just had a birthday.
Oh.
So, and then we also will plug Golden Gulf Insurance Services. You guys go buy your insurance down at Golden Gulf. Home, auto, business.
Commercial, builder's risk.
We're here for you.
Yeah. And then final match by appointment Gaucher. We're right here in Gaucher, locally owned. Come buy a mattress from us. Help us grow the podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, yes.
We are honest,
And sleep,
and we are
and
honest
sleep
as we
good
come.
while you do.
That's right. And we will put you straight to sleep.
We work a lot.
We do, which, if you want to be good, you have to work a lot.
Hustle.
So yeah, me and Jordan kind of coined the term "figuring it out."
Okay.
And I say we've coined it. We haven't really. We just use it a lot.
You use it a lot.
Because we start from scratch. We don't know what we're doing. We just know the end game, and then we want to get there. And then it's like crash, burn, crash, burn,
Yes.
crash, burn, kind of fly, burn, crash. And
Yeah.
so we figure it out. We're just we're
Before y'all came, I mean, we didn't leave the office today till 6:20.
Oh my
So it was
gosh.
like straight over here. You know,
And before that, I was at the hunting camp all weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun stuff, dude.
Did you get anything?
I did not, but one of my buddies did that was with us. Mississippi did a 1 weekend velvet hunt with the bow. And,
Okay.
yeah, he shot a big 9-point. It was beautiful deer. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
and I celebrate my birthday binging TV shows.
What did you watch?
What did you watch?
What are
The
you
new
up on
Cobra
right
Kai?
Is it? It's already finished that one. It was Morpheus. Just
Okay.
it wasn't bad. I gave that a shot. I watched.
It was. I'm still like maybe 75% through. It's all right.
Yeah, but I mean, it was there. Let me watch it, get past it. I think I jumped into.
Have you seen Sandman yet?
No, I'm going to.
Oh,
Don't ruin it for me on that one.
I'm not going to tell you.
I've been
anything.
watching C. Have y'all seen that with Jason Momoa? It's on Apple TV, and it's on his 3rd and final season. But he's blind, and it's like, what if the whole world was blind?
Oh yeah. I've
Pretty-
never watched that.
Pretty weird.
Ozark.
Yeah, Ozark.
Dude,
you watch that?
Ozark. Peaky Blinders.
That's old. Yeah, that's
I haven't done that yet.
It's a lot. Yeah,
Man, I'm telling you,
I don't
once
like
you get-
accents.
It's so
in my TV.
addictive. It's so addictive.
So they got me in. So Garrett and Matt are just day TVs shows. I jumped in probably what Garrett you got me into about 6-7 months ago, where I just started getting into shows.
What's Garrett's favorite genre?
It's all aboard. I'm on his Hulu, so it's all over the board.
Oh, okay.
he likes a lot of like film, like in writers and stuff. So he
Okay.
follows the writers.
That's cool. Do you guys like documentaries?
A little bit.
Yeah.
My girlfriend does. She watches like all. Yeah, I'm not so much. It's got to be really.
We just-
I like the 80s, 90s. They
Yeah.
got the movie. Was it the movies now? Like what we grew up on.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
I like that.
We,
show.
my wife and I just watched this is dark. The Sins of the Mother on
Oh.
Netflix.
Ooh,
sounds dark. I've never heard of
It is dark.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. So this mom, she's with the LDS church, and she kind of goes into this like sect of it that's very like extreme and sort of like deep into like into
What kind of church is this? For
so that's the Latter-day Saints.
Okay.
So that's LDS, and I don't think this represents them at all, but the sect of that she was in was like super into the world, and she ends up like conspiring to kill her husband,
Oh, dope.
kill her daughter and her son, and be married to this
What year was this based?
prophet. This guy who's kind of he thinks he's a prophet. I mean, like the last 2 years, like they're about
Oh.
in 2023, they're gonna go before the court, and
Oh, so it's like about it's
it's
recently.
about to happen. Yeah, about to go down. It's really,
Man, there's
it's
a
really
lot
sad.
of these weird
All right,
cults that are out
John's
there.
seen it.
It's really sad.
Okay, yeah, she saw it. Sins of our mothers.
It's real. Yeah, see, she knows.
Oh yeah, she's.
It's really
I told you
sad.
my girlfriend watched.
Shout out Justin for not being here, Justin. Gosh, Ben, what's up? And then Boothby's Butler for governor.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out. shout out.
But on the flip side, She-Hulk is awesome.
Okay,
Was
I
it?
watched
I
it.
can't get past the CGI.
Really?
The whole twerk scene, dude. It's bad.
A twerk scene.
Okay, here's probably
every show. should have
here's a
twerk scene, I'm
here's a
just saying.
polarizing
Man,
topic.
it's not
Obi-Wan. What was your take on that?
Dope AF. I loved it.
That's pretty good.
Would you? I don't think we've had a full on discussion about it. Did you guys like it?
Oh yeah, love it.
Okay, great. Just making sure. I love
I
it.
thought that it was a little slow at times.
There's people that are like up in arms about this show, man. But I think they did.
There's
a good
people
job.
that are up in arms about anything.
Some of the stuff's
We
a little
just
slow.
Ignore
though.
those people.
I think people were mad because like the first fight between Anakin and Obi wasn't like Obi was not on his game. It's like, of course he's not on his game, dude.
Oh, here's the one. It was Thor with Love and Thunder.
What do you think about Thor?
The new
Love and
one.
Thunder? Yeah.
It was so drawn out. Man,
So
it was
dreamy,
cheesy.
though.
It was very cheesy too. And
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna super nerd out for just a second. What I had an issue with is they smashed two very like awesome storylines from the comics into one movie, and like these are
Ruined
epic,
epic storylines. I think it was really hard to do.
You know, I watch Hallmark with Emily a lot. You know, and I don't mind. I don't mind it because that's her thing during the holidays. But like, I felt like
I can't say I've heard any guy say that recently at all.
felt like I was watching that with these love scenes. Like some of these Marvel movies.
You thought Love and Thunder was a Hallmark movie?
Oh yeah,
I'm glad I didn't watch it then.
it was so drawn out with like a love scene. It's like, come on, okay, I get it. Like,
You have to admit though that the scenes between Thor and Jane were pretty touching. Let's be real here.
but they were so long.
It was like a very long looks. Is that what is like just silent?
let's go.
They did a whole room panel on that, and they found that worked better for people to see.
Well, it's all Hallmark. If you go watch in most movies, have to have a love scene in it or a love story. Like the guy's, wife passed away, and then
That's the algorithm.
met
So
a
basically what
cashier.
you're saying is that Taika Waititi is a genius.
Yeah.
Yes.
He made a Hallmark movie. He put one in a Marvel movie.
He just did the pirate or the flag means death. Have you watched that?
Is that a good
I loved
one?
it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
He
into
wrote
Taika
it.
Waititi.
He wrote it all.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Garrett, what's that one vampire one you got me? I've watched maybe 4 or 5 episodes.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah. It's another one of his.
Dude, he's best.
So he got into it when it was just like the movie.
Oh yeah.
So he's real big into directors and writers, and that's
Right.
Garrett. What should I watch? And it's like, oh, boom, boom, boom.
So have you seen The Wilder People then, Garrett? No, that's a good one.
I think they need to have the Hallmark movie where, because there's always the misunderstanding with the guy and the girl,
Yeah.
and they have the one guy who overheard one part and overheard the other part. And then
See, that's cliche. It's in every episode.
75% they get in a fight,
we
come
are
back and love
suckers
each
for
other.
it. Be honest.
I know about
You're
it.
a sucker for
I
it.
don't let that manipulate me. Nothing can manipulate my
Favorite
emotions.
Christmas movie?
You know what? Oh, seven brides for seven brothers.
Yeah, you're right. I've
Shout
never
out to
heard
my
of that.
mom. She that was like the tradition. And then I really love that movie 12 Stone. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Wait, no, Family Stone. Sorry, Family Stone. 12
Oh.
Stone's a band.
No.
Family Stone. Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Mine's a Santa Claus one.
That's mine.
Dope. Yeah.
That's a great movie.
I go 1 Santa Claus, 2 Elf for me.
There's
Dude.
about to be a series too.
I love it.
Yeah.
Elf.
Okay, like I feel like Elf transcends top 5 lists. I feel like it's just everybody.
We throw Will Ferrell into the mix. He's a funny dude.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
gamer tag on Xbox is Toy Santa because of the Santa Claus 2. Just
Okay.
a little backstory.
Okay.
So you're in on it. You gave us a
Super.
fake.
I went and
You gave us a
seen
fake
Santa
first
Claus.
Christmas
It's a
movie.
cheesy, like it has my heart favorite, but Santa Claus.
Dallas, I went and seen Santa Claus at the movie theater. Okay,
Same.
I was probably
the first one. The first one.
What year was that?
Like
94,
93?
94,
Yeah.
3.
When I was 6 years out.
Garrett, how old? What year was the Santa Claus?
Santa Claus 1. It was like prime home improvement time. I know it was that.
Hey, it's funny you said that. I have to bring this
Huh?
up real quick.
94.
The guy you had on last week
Okay.
about the church that he,
Yeah. Carmen.
yeah, but he got the church got their speakers
Uh-huh.
from a theater
Yeah.
at Edgewater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the theater my grandpa ran.
Really?
Oh, okay.
So look, we just touching it all, bringing it all
Oh
together. right
man,
now. Full circle.
you need to tell them what you have at home.
Oh shoot.
What do you
your
have at home?
collection.
What do you think about this collection right here, though, guys? Do you know anything about this?
Yes. Circa
Dude, come on, bro.
1998 maybe.
McDonald's
95, 96.
I think it was 98.
Was it 98?
97.
Okay, what was is that your favorite Batman, like of the Tim Burton, Joel Schumacher?
I like Ben Affleck.
You know what?
I like Ben
This
Affleck.
is a fight in our band. I'm for Ben Affleck as
I'm
well.
a Dark Knight kind of
I
guy,
believe that Ben
I'm
Affleck is the best representation of Bruce Wayne.
but with his
I do
bat
too.
tattoo with the
Out
full
there.
Phoenix.
I do too.
The full Phoenix bat
Because
tattoo.
in real life,
Similar?
Ben Affleck's that.
Taco Kiss.
Think about it. Like as a character, like I mean, Ben Affleck has started out with Goodwill Hunting and like was already in success,
Dogma.
making money,
Dog.
partying. So he has that where Batman, he parties. He's Christian. Like don't get me wrong, Christian Bale, method actor, great performance. But Ben Affleck's got that like I'll go to a club.
It was more for the story.
And I'll fight somebody.
It wasn't the Batman. It was the writing behind the Batman. Which
I didn't care for the Twilight guy though. It was real too emo.
Robert Pattinson.
It was just too emo.
Dude, we have a fight about this too. You should tell them your opinion about the Batman.
What?
Yeah, yours.
I'd rather watch that dude glow with glitter
I
and stop a
hate
car.
him. Okay, I hate him as Bruce Wayne, but as Batman, I think he's a pretty good Batman.
So 50-50.
Yeah,
50-50.
I got into fighting words with my siblings because they were like, the Batman, Robert Pattinson was the best one. I'm like,
Wow.
No.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not trying to push mine on anybody.
I just it was too,
I just listen to people that are dumb.
it was too emo for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed the movie. I feel like it was too soon to put another Batman movie out, but everybody's gonna fight me on that, I guess.
It sells, man. People want to
does,
that
man.
money. You got to capitalize on this stuff.
I just feel like Ben Affleck didn't get a fair shot to keep going with the franchises.
But he's supposed to be in the new Aquaman
yeah,
movie
they're
apparently,
bringing him back.
and I think he's gonna be in the Flash somehow too.
They're bringing him back.
I mean, think about it. He has a real life bad boy mentality. In real life, he is a Bruce Wayne. In real life, he's got millions of dollars, cars. He's had more scandalous situations in life. Like
I like a Ben Affleck, Bruce Wayne, Christian Bale Batman.
Yeah.
I just don't like his
Not
voice
You don't? That's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Come West back. Hello.
or whatever it is. It's like,
What is it?
you know, it's him.
All right,
though.
favorite Batman villain. Let's go with that.
Heath Ledger Joker, dude.
Okay. That's very, very solid.
I want to get Brian to go first.
Probably that. Yeah.
I mean, the guy won an Oscar for a reason, right?
I just thought it was because he died when he was making it, and they were like pity Oscar. But it was really good.
I think he really embodied that character. I think his performance was
I
like,
I'm
like
gonna go with
Bane.
Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman because I was very
Trippy.
yeah. It was, you call it that?
I'll say this: Paul Dano as Riddler was pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
terrifying.
That
All right.
he was.
I think he might be up there
I liked Tom Hardy and
as Bane.
yeah,
Bane?
he just
Whoa.
yeah. It was really like he played a good performance, and I love the airplane scene.
That was a good
Oh
one.
man, yeah.
That just kind of shook me when it started off with the airplane scene. It's like, oh,
Like seeing that for the first time was pretty incredible.
What's trippy is in the midst of all the chaos, he's just chill.
Oh yeah. That's it. Any good villain is like that.
Yeah.
I think.
what's your what's the first movie you ever cried to?
Oh man,
Get in there, Saint Social with Jordan and Matthew.
yeah, for real. It's going deep with Jordan and Matthew. What did I cry to?
Mine was Armageddon, so I'm just going to start that off. Yep.
You know what? I want to say, I don't know if this was the first, but I definitely had a visceral reaction to Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
I think
I can
because
see that.
when it came out, I was just in college and I had just gone to the World War II Museum in New Orleans, and it was like
So it hit home.
9/11-ish time, and it was like the threat of possibly having to be drafted or whatever at the time, and that one got me, man. It was devastating.
How about you?
I don't remember ever crying to a movie. I'm lying. I don't know. My Girl.
Probably like
when
Radio.
Macaulay
Dude.
Culkin died.
My girl. Hey,
He was like, "This is Home Alone guy. Where'd he go?" That's the reason I'm watching this show right now.
Kevin. Yeah, I'm with that. That's
Oh, that's the once you get stung by the bees.
Yeah, what a shitty way to die.
That is a
Yeah,
shitty
man.
way.
You know what? Brian Bork doesn't cry, so I don't.
Yeah, he doesn't have.
I see. I was
tear-ducts.
getting.
I like the speeches or like President.
He probably cried on the Buttercream Gang.
Yeah.
Hyped up.
Yeah,
You think he cried on the Buttercream Gang?
days our independence.
Buttercream Gang?
Buttercream Gang.
Yeah,
That's,
it's old school.
All right, so tell us about what you guys bring together in the music, and I mean, so you're writing the songs. Who's writing the songs?
I sort of bring the foundation of the song, and then we all flesh it together, and it just kind of goes from there. And then we go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Quinn puts together a demo. He writes all the lyrics, and he kind of creates the bed of the song, and then he hands it over to me, Justin, and Brian, and then we'll kind of put our fingerprints on it.
I like it.
So we'll come in, and I'll revamp the keys. Brian will revamp the drums, which Quinn knows Brian pretty well. So he kind of.
There's always this joke that I program drums like Brian Bork plays.
Okay,
It's just
So,
the chemistry that
do you play everything before you bring it to him and know how you want to present it, or
I definitely as a songwriter and more like a producer, I sort of have like a sense of like when I hear a song, I hear everything, but I'm not interested in being the complete, writer.
composer?
Yeah. So
bringing it to them, things are going to
Do you
change.
do it like on your phone, like voice memos?
Guitar Hero or guitar,
So,
what's it called?
I'll say this, like,
Garage Band.
I hum the crap out of stuff in my like voice memos, and then I'll go home
and then
I'll
write
sit,
lyrics on it.
and then I start programming stuff. So I'm using like, DAWs and stuff to start building things out. I'll, track a guitar, something, and then that's from there. It generally goes to them.
And this is what you do full time.
Yeah.
So music is.
Yeah.
And that's
So
that's the main thing. Like, I think we've all got a respect for Quinn. Like, we trust what he's doing because he's been there, done that, been in the industry. He's gonna bring something, and then we're able to filter it.
And you don't do drugs.
yeah, I don't.
Like that's like you're way ahead of everybody else in the industry.
Dude, right. Yeah, it's I don't think like I don't buy into the idea of like the starving artist, or that you have to be like completely broken and depressed to make great art. I think that honestly, being healthy and making great art is a thing.
Absolutely.
The hard part is when you're out there playing, out at a club or at a bar. It's temptation that all, some of these guys are playing till 1, 2 in the morning.
Right.
And that's the lifestyle. So it's like sleeping in day,
Yeah.
playing. Once you get in the circuit of playing,
I mean, we've all seen Roadhouse. We all know.
We know what
Patrick
happens
Swayze
at the end.
are, the chicken wire
Yeah,
We
around
were on
it.
stage playing when this guy turned 40. So
That's right, yeah.
Yeah,
we've been-
turned
yeah.
40 during a set.
Yeah, I just don't like, I've never been crazy. I enjoy libations and things. I've just never been like, it hasn't been a thing in maybe my family or like value system. Like what's interesting enough is, I had an aunt and uncle who owned a bar, and my mom used to drop me off there during the day when she would go to class at Kent State in Ohio. And so my uncle would load me up with quarters. And so sort of that environment just I saw it when it wasn't crazy, never really associated it with, what most of us associate with that
Right.
space. So, and then I just, growing up and enjoying like alcohol or whatever, it was all about enjoyment. Not that, I just, know my limits or whatever. And I feel like for me, when I'm on stage, that it takes me out of being present in the moment. And I want to be present because I want to do my best to convey the emotion and connect with people. So I've never just needed it or wanted it that way.
All right. So what do you look for whenever you're laying down lyrics for these songs, man? Is it like stories in your life? Is it stories in Brian's life or Dallas's life or Justin and I? How does it work?
So for Saint Social, because I do write for other things, it's really been about sort of letting like
get over that. I got this.
source material. I'm looking for certain books, or the whole Saint Social idea is like to express value and love and hope, because like this band started in COVID. Like we basically had been playing together. We got serious. Then we're all in quarantine, and it's like, what are the songs that our friends need to hear? What are the
Did y'all
songs?
sing about Zoom meetings?
Zoom meetings?
and-
No.
That's how we talk and communicate, and we found out that we could do that. So even it doesn't matter if
Yeah.
because we're all living in 3 different states.
Right.
So that's how.
Okay.
Dallas, where do you live at?
Mobile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we started file sharing. That's how this
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
And it was kind of like Saint Social is kind of like the underdog sound, the sound of underdog. It's the sound we wanted to make something that was like the sound of where we live, the coast. We also wanted to feel like there's like a sound that's missing that we could bring to the table. And so that's what Saint Social is.
You guys are killing it. Y'all
Thanks, man.
got one more y'all want to throw down? Are you only prayer for 2 or what? I don't care.
We
Do whatever you want.
we prepped
Do whatever you want. This is
prepped
the
for
best part
2.
about our show.
Yeah, we prepped for 2.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think like I'm writing stuff. I think the lyrics are. I think what's interesting about the lyrics is that I feel like some of these lyrics came to me before I needed them, and so now it's like I've been through some stuff in life, and now I'm singing. I need these songs. Like they're speaking to me more now than they
Okay.
did when I put them down on paper.
I love it.
Yeah, man. So the songs are a lot about struggle, a lot about missing home, wanting to find a sense of belonging, stuff like that.
Which is pretty relatable.
I think
and
so
I feel
too.
like, the more relatable.
When's your
It could
album
be.
coming in? Like when are y'all gonna drop the album?
That's a great question.
Y'all have a date?
Yeah, Brian, you told me that y'all were working a single out.
Yeah, so we got the 2 that are out right
Okay.
now. Swagger. And
Swagger, yeah.
Forever.
And what was the one the last one y'all did?
That's from beginning to the end.
Y'all need to drop that now.
Oh,
I would drop that now.
so we've had this conversation, but we feel like, I don't know. You tell them what we feel like, Brian.
Yeah, tell
or
us.
Dallas.
Dude, it is just it's too big for a single to me. Like, I feel like it's I don't
Explain
know,
that.
you
Yeah.
guys big Killers fans.
No.
Not really.
No, okay. Well, just for an example, My Soul's Own Warning is
Oh
like
gosh, man, you
the
went
most
for that. Yeah.
grand entrance to that album ever. And I feel like from beginning to the end, I mean, that was a very broken down version of it.
All right.
Do the full thing. It's just like we want to punch you in the face as soon as you get ready to listen to the full project. So
basically, like,
waiting.
we feel like Holiday Forever and the single we just put out, Swagger.
Yeah.
It's been out for 2 weeks. It's doing really, really well. It's been really like humbling and exciting.
I think the strategic part about it is, okay, you put out one song, and then now that's the song that everybody identifies you with. So,
Right.
okay, this is what you are. Then you release a different side of it. And there's like, we've got, an hour and a half worth of original music now.
That's
that we're
dope.
sitting on, and we're trying to pick the right songs that show who we are, because we're not able to just go in the studio and record it all at once, because
Right.
we kind of made a commitment.
So you're saying 6 months to a year, maybe 2 years?
No,
I think we would love to put like another single out in February, and the goal would be we've got about 4 more songs that are go on this first like full thing, and so we need to finish those between now and.
Could y'all redo that second one you just did? So if there's new listeners coming in, y'all redo
Yeah,
it?
sure.
Where can
Doing
people
that
find
one.
y'all? Tell us where they can find y'all real quick.
Okay, so we're on Instagram at Saint Social Official. We're also on Facebook at Saint Social Official, and anywhere you stream music.
Anyway,
YouTube, Spotify,
iTunes.
Do that second one. That second was the one me and you were jamming out to.
All right.
Yeah, hit it
Yeah.
one more time.
One
We
more
got some
time?
new listeners.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Thanks, man. It's called From Beginning to the End. It's we love to say about this one that it's like an on the road song. It's like the one you listen to in the car and drive to.
Even better,
Yeah,
we're listening to it in the studio.
the whole vibe we were trying to get from it was driving down the beach, windows down, just cruising.
I love it.
I like them too.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Pounding at the wheel, shouting at the stars, see some gaslight blues for a lovesick heart. I miss you. You're the home fires I dream of. Like nothing else, you got a grip on me. Present such a heaven eternity. I need you. You're the one thing I look to. Been thinking of those glory days, desperate for that time and space where your voice is a table set for me. Yeah, you are love. Top shelf, can't get enough. You are hope. You're the future burning in my blood. You are joy. You're the rock and roll, deep within. You've been with me from beginning to the end. Pacing down the aisles of life to find something that might satisfy. I'm ready to everything else. Been thinking about those glory days, desperate for that time and space where your voice is a table set for me. Yes, you are love. Top shelf, can't get enough. You are hope. You're the future burning in my blood. You are joy. You're the rock and roll, deep within. You've been with me from beginning to the end, to the end. You are love. Top shelf, can't get enough. You are hope. You're the future burning in my blood. You are joy. You're the rock and roll, deep within. you've been with me from beginning to the end, to the end, to the end. Hey! Ooh. Oh, you've been with me from beginning to the end. Oh, and I keep on singing from beginning to the end, to the end, to the end. Hey!
I love the ending.
Yeah, I do too.
The abruptness of it.
Thanks.
What is
Thank
that
you.
called in music?
From beginning to the end.
Okay.
And music.
The ending where you just cut out on the beat like
Stop,
that.
like a pause,
Come on,
like
music theory me real
break.
quick.
You know,
The Duncans could tell us the answer right now. I'm just letting you know.
the Duncans. You know what? Thank
I'm
God
married to a
for the Duncans, man.
Are you?
I agree.
Sierra Duncan.
Right here.
Okay.
Oh, Cedar
You're a
Lake.
This
Duncan.
guy.
Okay. Yeah.
David
So
Duncan's my father-in-law.
that's awesome. That's there. I don't think there
Yeah.
could be many better ones than that. If I had to guess.
So the Duncans, along with this family called the Israel, started this coffee house, and that like our generation grew up playing there, and there were like 4 or 5 bands like in our church youth group at the time that sort of
Is it still around?
no unfortunately it was amazing. It was it felt like you know like how like there's like a special time where something's like happening and then it like it's really white hot and then all of a sudden it just sort of like
Yeah, dissipates and it's
Dissipates.
gone before you know it.
Yeah.
It's good. Like
And-
Double Dare.
double dare.
Whatever. Bring it back.
right
I did see they're bringing back Quantum Leap. though. I'm
Great,
pretty
great
stoked
game show.
about that.
It was kind of like that, and so that's where I think it's really where we connected. And
Yeah, because there was
First.
like healthy competition. Like everyone's wanting to be a guitar player.
Wanted to
drum
play it
player.
in the coffee shop.
Yeah, so you go work on your craft, you bring it, you like, hey, look what I did this week.
it's wild
Yeah.
because my first impression of Brian was this little whippersnapper in his like polo shirt and baseball, and like I was just like, you know, he's this
I'm
kid.
never gonna be in a band with this guy.
And
Never.
No. But
Never.
hold on. All of a sudden, that little kid started playing drums, and he was the baddest in the land. And then, I mean, I didn't think we were going to get connected. And then he went in this band with our good friend Travis Gravette, and then Travis decided to start a super group. I'm not sure why Travis asked me to be in it because everybody else was way better than me. But I think it was just I wrote or something and had passion. He liked me. And so that's how we ended up in.
Dude, we respect passion on this show. That's what we're all about. We like
Man.
bringing people in that are passionate about what they do.
We have people from all walks of life on this show.
I love it. Yeah. One actually shout out to, unfortunately, I miss him. He's passed away, but Tom Israel, he was one of the guys involved in that coffee house. And he came and visited me in Nashville when I was there. And he gave me one of the sweetest compliments. It didn't sound much like a comment, but at first, but he said, you know, Quinn, when you were 15, you were terrible. He said, but you had more passion and drive in your pinky than people had in their whole bodies. And then he was like, man, did it pay off?
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, you find something that you enjoy,
Yeah.
and golly, you might not be good at it. Me and Jourdan go back and look at the first podcast we ever did, and wow, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And these are terrible too.
It's starting to grow on me though.
We're just getting better. We're
You got to
not as
start
terrible.
somewhere.
Pretty much everyone I knew that played music around like college time, they all moved to Nashville. Like every one of them. And one by one, they started peeling off. Okay, there's 1,000 other guitar players.
Yeah.
Do something else. You get there, you're a small fish in a big pond.
Right.
This guy stuck with it. And I mean, is he famous, quote unquote?
It's famous to me now.
Yeah, famous to me.
The commercials. Like he's got songs on commercials, song on the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's
song
cool.
on the, sci-fi
What songs? What
movie.
songs? Wait a minute.
So,
What Super Bowl? Just like
Okay.
which Super Bowl?
It was 2019.
What commercials?
Have you ever heard a show called God Friended Me? I don't even know.
Yes, I did, and that was one of them terrible Hallmark. No offense.
None offense taken. Dude,
Yeah, I
no.
wouldn't
Listen.
have to paycheck, really.
Here's the deal.
Pull that up, Garrett. Pull this up.
I'm sitting there watching the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden my phone starts blowing up, and I like faintly hear my voice. It didn't even register. I turn around, and I'm like, "Wait a second, that's my song."
And then my phone's like, my buddies who were involved in that project were like, dude, light it up or gonna be a good day or whatever was on the Super Bowl. I was like, what?
So yeah,
That's pretty dope.
God friend in me. I'll just give everyone the big. It's like social media God, and he's out there. I don't know.
I gotta
God
see this,
friended
Garrett.
you.
I've been friends with God for a long time. I'm a lucky man. I'm a lucky man.
Yeah, so that happened.
Do you have AirDrop? We can send it to him.
No, he's got a computer. He can just switch off on a screen.
And then
Probably unnecessary.
I guess the most recent thing I had was a song on I got a song on a BMW commercial. Christmas 2020.
Oh, so you get like royalty checks.
Yeah.
Does that feel good? Is it fat? Is it fat money, or is it like
Some of them are crazy.
It's probably like one of the most humbling things I've experienced. It's still like really weird. It's almost like it's Christmas when it happens, because it's like, even though you work for it, like I work for it, you just never expect it. It's almost like when it happens, it's like, wow.
But don't do the volume so we don't get copyrighted, Garrett.
we don't really get copyrighted, but
Like I can't get it. And I mean, there've been times where like I was watching Love is Blind on Netflix.
yeah, my
And
lady loves that show too.
It's addictive,
Man, you and her should hang out.
What is
I got
Love
a
is
lot of
Blind?
tales.
Like blind people falling in love?
No,
That would
man.
be cooler.
Oh, there it is. That's it, man.
God friendly.
Hey, Garrett, we don't have volume there, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yeah, and then the BMW Light It Up campaign. So the song is called Light It Up and the campaign is called Light It Up. So that was cool.
Okay.
And then on Netflix, it was Love is Blind. I think it was the first season. And I was just watching it with my wife. It's like the second to last episode. And I hear this music. I'm just like, wait a second. What is that?
So did you have your music hosted somewhere, and then they just
Yeah,
can pick
so
and choose from it?
I'm signed to a label, and they send the music out to.
So is that the overall goal? Get a label for Saint Social as well.
I wouldn't say it's overall goal, but I would say like if it was the right deal for sure. I mean, like I think right now what we love being here.
Would you give up all your masters?
It depends on what it is, because like, for example, my old band, Afterlife Parade, they the label that I'm signed to, they asked for that whole catalog, and I gave it to them because it was like, when your music has a certain reach, but there's a possibility it could have a greater reach or a reach in a different sphere, then that's kind of a great opportunity. And so
We're the same way. We're going viral in Africa right now, or somewhere. We did Brittany Reese. It's got like 20,000 views. I don't know.
yeah. So like that, my band had done
They'll
that.
probably pick up over there now that we've been on the show.
That band had done what it was going to do in the sphere that it was working. And so it was just like almost like a second life. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna give them the publishing on that because I have pushed it as much as I can, and to have that extra help is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're doing it right. I mean, this is what you do for a living. This is what you do for a living, and you got them involved.
You got the talent backing you up.
And there's really no pressure because all of us, he's got the day job in music, but we've all got our day jobs.
Right.
So we're doing that and then prioritizing the band.
It's gotta be a little tough though, right? I mean, because you're being so far away. Sometimes if you have an idea, like, so we spend a lot of time together, us three.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesdays.
Yeah,
creations.
we have to be together. I
Riding
mean,
on the
but
ball.
we're probably together at least 5 days a week. And
making the magic happen.
Making it happen.
but I mean, it's some of the ideas that I have can't be executed if I'm not like around him, because like I'll forget them, and I'm like, we got to do this.
Got an idea wall.
We could
write stuff.
We
down.
could be here, or we can be in our office.
Yeah.
And we still do there's still a notepad in there where you write like ideas, but it is nice to like be able to like walk over and just, hey, this is what's in my head.
I have my own thoughts on this, but I'd love to hear from you two. What do you think it is that, even though we live so far apart, sort of keeps it moving?
It's just the tech, and I think the way we take advantage of tracks, like we use Ableton.
Yeah.
Program we use.
Yeah, I got Ableton on my computer.
Yeah.
Boy, I could probably let you guys teach me some things about it.
This guy is the wizard of Ableton.
Well, he called me up and asked me what kind of gear we had. I was like, "Nah, bro, we got that. We're gonna make this work."
Well, Quinn, he creates like super demos. Basically, this is what I want the song to be. Sends it to us, and then it's almost like when you're you're in the studio, each person's laying down their part and the song evolves what it is. We're doing that. It's just a little bit longer of a process where it'll come to me. He's got the drum parts, but then I'll put my take on it.
How often are y'all actually together?
Right now,
Rehearsing, practicing. Right now, a good bit.
I mean, we'll rehearse maybe once every month, every other month.
I think what's hard to understand is like part of the reason why this works is because of the way we grew up playing music.
Right.
Like we grew up being prepared to be like practice is when you're at home, rehearsals when you're together, and then you play the show or whatever. And so like when we walk into the room together, we are ready to play it like we're going to play it. And so it's not like it's just kind of a different situation. And I think that also I'll add that like it really is our relationship as friends. That's
same with me and Jordan. That's what carries the
Yes,
chemistry.
the chemistry.
Yeah,
for sure.
I've moved around so much in my life, and I've personally had to rely on the phone or, you know, eventually Zoom or whatever to maintain relationships. And, you know, Ryan and I have had that long-term friendship for all the time that we've been
Dallas,
friends.
have you ever want to take the keyboard and hit somebody with it in the group?
No, they probably want to hit me with a keyboard most of the time.
So no like fist fighting in between y'all or anything like that?
It's mental warfare.
Y'all are all married, so you ain't got to worry about stealing the girl or the family.
Yeah. You know, like your partnership is like a marriage, right? It's like so the same here.
Heterosexual marriage,
Right? Exactly.
I'm the only one with the kid.
Okay.
So you never know where he's at.
I think like we value depth and we value vulnerability, and so we like make sure that we talk about the things that matter, whether we're in the room or not. You know, we meet weekly, like on the phone or whatever. And when we're together, it's just
all right. So let's talk about gigs. You guys got some gigs coming up. Where can people see you?
Yeah, man, we're playing at the Cannery. This is our next show. It's October 1st.
Okay.
Right off the market.
Okay.
Yeah, so
yes.
I love
it'll be
it.
good.
We're
playing 2 shows actually.
We're playing 2 sets, 2 different sets, one at 8 and then one at closer to 11. And we have 2 other bands on that show that are going to be awesome. They are awesome. People wouldn't want to miss them. Forrest Philpott from Pensacola. He's not from Pensacola. He's actually a Mississippi boy, but he lives in Pensacola. And Hartle Road is also a Mississippi band that's going to be joining us. Also really, really great. So we feel like it's great. Like this is like our first official show in Biloxi, you know, which is wild.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's really
Love it.
wild. Yeah.
All right, so if somebody wants to book you guys, where do they do that?
SaintSocialSound@gmail.com.
Saint Social Sound.
It's not. We're not too.
Ours is Jordan and Matt at gmail.com. Only because someone stole Jordan and Matthew. So
Really?
that's short of
Okay.
my name.
It's okay.
Even
We're gonna have a different name next year
That
though.
spelling though, for real?
It's
That's
I know, but
it's a smaller world than you think, man.
right. I guess so. Yeah. Otherwise, they can hit us up on Instagram or Facebook. We'll respond. And we outside of there we go.
Shout out to Matt at the Cannery.
Yeah, Matt Marvin, he's been on the show.
Yeah.
We've had some trouble just finding places to play.
Really?
The right place to fit us, and they gave us a shot.
They got the Pepsi stage ready to rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if he'll pull it off, we got our buddy too, Rashad at Reno's.
Yeah, Reno.
We know this guy.
We'll put you all in contact.
They did the Magnolia Bayou. When I didn't really know who Magnolia Bayou were. I met Chris, Josh's dad. Shout out to Josh in the crew, Dylan, Drew, Cedric. But when I met Josh, the bassist, I knew his dad from Sleep Center commercials because I own a mattress store, and he's the one that did all the goofy commercials in the '90s. And he's like, "Well, meet my son Josh that owns that he's in a band, Magnolia Bayou." Well, I went to Reno's or a buddy Rashad's place to watch him for the first time, and they just killed it. It's a small stage, but it is good sound.
Yeah.
Had a crowd. Shout out.
Yeah, so be on the lookout. We're gonna get that.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we've been trying to work through and that we're trying to encourage and be part of creating a culture where original music is embraced. You know, like we live in an area here and across the coast where, you know, it's tourist industry and there's a lot of cover bands and which is great.
Lots and lots.
Not gonna man, that's awesome. Like
That sells.
full support.
People buy us to cover.
But some of us have something that we want to say, something that we want to share. That's our stuff. That's our original stuff. And so we're really grateful for the Cannery
open up.
Hey, and whenever you guys want to come back on the Jourdan and Matthew show, y'all are welcome. Y'all,
Yes,
y'all some
we did it.
tunes here. Yeah, y'all got the invite back.
Yeah, but we want to keep encouraging bands to make their own stuff, and we want to keep making our own stuff, and we hope that people will embrace it, and that they'll see that we're proud to be from this place, and bring a sound of like, you know, our own original take on what it means to live in this area. And yeah.
Well, and go back to, like, you know, the Cannery having their music. They got like the Jew Joint. They got some bars now that are really starting to, you know, kind of give.
Yeah, the tides are turning on.
Give
on
people
that.
shots with their original music, because like there are people who get like. I mean, I'm extremely burnt out by covers.
Understood.
Like, I'm just a person, but I like
You
different
don't see
music.
Journey so many times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Well, you know, I think you know, bars are businesses, and I think, like, as musicians, like, you know,
But I can't keep saying going to the same bar and listen to the same music.
absolutely. And I think like on our end, we're trying to make music that's gonna be accessible in a way and celebratory, to use a, I don't know why I use that word, but
Put it on the radio.
to get on the radio. There you go. To get on the radio. You know what? Speaking of that, man, big shout out to CPR. They put Holiday Forever
Oh, wow. That's
on
awesome.
the Homegrown show a few weeks ago, man. I'm super grateful
Is
for
a
that.
Special K still with them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Special K. And Jared, I actually went to school with him too at St. Martin. He was, I think
He called me today.
Yeah,
did he?
we're
Yeah.
homies.
He's on
Yeah.
call right
Shout
now.
out Brownwater Banner.
Yeah, he's on
Podcast.
call right now.
Check
He's
him
like,
out.
called me, wish me happy birthday.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Yeah.
Didn't I tell you, was it Denver that I seen at the Tower Tunnels? Let's have the WTF morning show now.
Nuh-uh.
Denver Crab. Yeah, check that out. So they're trying to revamp too at CPR. I got Kip over there. Kip ran Mitchell Distributing,
Okay.
and he moved with that whole group.
Yeah.
So they're trying to, you know, it's tough for radio because
Yeah.
I listen to nothing but podcasts.
Got it.
Same.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm on a podcast, but
Spotify.
Yeah.
And when that ain't going down, I'll just put on YouTube and let YouTube play.
I mean, you're absolutely right. But I will say this, man. It was like super nostalgic and cool.
yeah, you're on the home.
Hear our song on CPR. That was
it's
like,
got to be cool.
that was dope.
And the momentum's encouraging for us too, because like you said, we've only been going for about a year.
Yeah, y'all are infants in the
Only
band
Bandland.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you just got to promote. I mean, but also you got to do how like our promotion is always
We're not good at it.
we're not good at it, but we get our listeners are what we like. We want them to listen to us.
Yeah.
And I think our feedback is more people coming up and giving us hugs and be like,
Hey,
I watch your show every week.
Yeah.
And I love your podcast, and it's
Yeah.
all over the place.
It's definitely eye opening to the
Yeah.
footprint.
I don't want like, you know, I always say you can have like 1,000 true followers that can really just take off your thing. I don't want 100,000 of people that really don't pay attention to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
I think the big thing that we're for us starting where we live is because we care about this place. We care about the people that live here. We care about connecting with a place, like being from a place and having like a home base of
Home
you
the
know,
way you make
fans. Yeah,
Oh,
you know, homegrown. Like I, you know, when I was in Nashville, like, and no offense to Nashville, I think it's great, but like really, when I talk to up and coming artists who are like interested in moving there, I try to encourage them that like you're not moving there to make it. Like you have to make it where you are
and then go there.
and then go
To
there.
get
Like
to to get
the question of
LA's the
business.
same way. You know, I
Yeah.
got a lot of friends that went straight to LA right out of school.
Yeah.
They were thinking they're going to be making it. Most of them are back here. There's
Yeah.
one or two that are still out there. And then the ones that did go out there and had the success, it was like the NFL. They got to go in, they got their years in, and then they got out because that place will chew you up and spit you out. I'm sure
Yeah.
Nashville's probably.
I'm
the same
glad
way.
I went. It taught me everything I know. It you know, like it makes you resilient to the word no. You know, like I think that the word no is probably the most important word you can hear as a creative because it will determine if you'll keep fighting against the tide. And
Absolutely.
fighting against the
Insurance
tide's what
money
makes you
does.
strong.
is it true in Nashville people don't make a lot of make money when they play? How does that work?
Did anyone
With, like,
try
live
to
music.
I think okay. So,
Weinstein you when you were there?
no,
I'll give you a gig if
no. I think the deal is like what is
That's it's the beard.
No, it's the beard. I think it's really contingent on what the word make it means to you.
Right.
Like what is success? You know, like did I when I went up there,
So success for me is getting Skittles in a green room.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
got you. Yeah.
You might make some money, but like you have a green room.
So
You pull up and they take care of you.
Success for me is when I walk into a restaurant and they have a meal named after me on the
if making it is being very popular and making a lot of money, then there's one way to do that. If making it is, I want to make something that gives me an avenue to connect people and connect with people, then I'll find a way to make money doing it. I found a vein of success that like I like half went into it and half fell into it. And what I discovered is that it was a good way to make money, but all of a sudden I was surviving in the city. I was making a lot of money in some ways more than a lot of people that I knew, but it wasn't fulfilling because like I went into music to stand on a stage to connect with people and to connect people together. And so all of a sudden I found myself being like a studio rat. And so I was like, I can't live this way. This isn't fulfilling. And so I left Nashville, like I said earlier, so that I could find a space to do it the way that I really wanted
One of
to.
our mottos is like, what got you here won't get you there. And I
That's
feel
good,
like
dude. That's good.
everything in life prepares you for the next moment. So
Yeah.
it sounds to me, you know, like your time there got you prepared for where you're at.
Yeah. I mean, like this really is a gift. I think that we sell it, like being in this band, like, you know, is a gift. It's what we hope people experience at our shows is that they feel like awesome, that they feel like they heard good songs, great songs, and they had a great experience. They saw a band like bleed it to the last drop, you know, like we throw down hard.
Well, if you keep that mentality up, man, the success is
You got something to say over there? What?
Oh yeah, like what I mean, the whole message of everything we're doing is come as you are, celebrate you, like build you up, encourage you, and you walk away like better than when you came in.
I think a big thing that I've noticed after like we've gone almost 3 years doing this is at least once a week we're doing this show and we're hopping on the mic, and I always look forward to it because of the knowledge that we gain in a conversation. That, you know, maybe we inspire one person.
the network that we're
It's just like it takes
That
one
we're
person
cool.
to like get on here and be like, you know what, we're gonna put, you know, one demo out now. Like we're not, you know, they're doing it, we can do it, and that's kind of what we get out of it. And that's the truth we get out of our show is somebody's like, yeah, no, watch this, and it kind of inspired me to do this. And it's like, hey, you know what, you know, and if we can continue to do this the rest of our life, this is.
So something that I kind of say this sort of along the same lines, to use the music metaphor, is the song isn't sacred. The process is. The song is the souvenir of the process. You know, it's like what I learned about myself and my friends when we were writing it, when we were working on it, and the end result is like the evidence of what we learned.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's a great outlook.
Goal for us. My main goal is we're gonna get a boat. We're traveling and we're treasure hunt. No, really, we're being serious. We're selling it like we're going to be on a boat. We're going to be podcasting on a boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wes Anderson, where is Garrett on this, man?
Garrett's coming with us.
Garrett knows.
No, I'm just talking about Wes Anderson. Garrett is supposed to feed this stuff, man.
You're there, and he was
Dude,
there.
you're on it, man.
But we got
Wait. Is that your favorite Wes Anderson movie?
Probably so. Yeah.
Dude, my favorite is
Budapest Hotel. Was that?
I love the Darjeeling Limited.
Yeah. What
About
was
the three
other-
brothers.
What was the other one with the hotel? There was two. different
Budapest,
ones. Yeah, was
yeah.
that it?
The Grand
And then
Budapest
There was
Hotel?
the family.
Is that the
family
Shaun
one
of the
was good,
Dead?
Too.
No, who's that? Who's the guy in that? I got it.
You're talking about the Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah, the Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah, I didn't see that
Also
one.
in my top 5
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
It's
They're all
great.
good.
Great movie. Wes Anderson, man.
Yeah.
Get on this train, bro.
I don't know.
stuff.
Come
I
on,
just
dude.
got into it.
All right, guys. Look, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Thank y'all for coming so much.
Dude, thank you for having us.
All right, Saint Social at Saint Social, Instagram
Official.
Saint Social Official, Facebook Saint Social Official.
Yep.
Gigs Saint
October 1st at the Cannery, and we're going to be playing at the Peter Anderson Festival
Oh, nice.
in November as
Heck
well.
yeah.
Both days, 5th and 6th.
All right, you guys give them a follow. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming.
All right,
you.
take care. Love you, Mom.